I offer this tobacco with humility and respect to my friend, mentor, and teacher, Gantakwas Diane Longboat. I was going to say honored guest, but actually we're the guests, and so we're doubly honored that she has agreed to open our circle today and set the tone for this series. Diane is a member of Turtle Clan, Mohawk Nation of Six Nations of the Grand River Territory, and a citizen of the Haudenosaunee Confederacy. She's a ceremonial leader, traditional teacher, and healer. Diane's mission is systems transformation, treating Indigenous peoples with honor and respect, embodying cultures and languages as building blocks for new economic, healthcare, education, and service delivery systems in a truly democratic structure. As elder and senior management of strategic initiatives at the Centre for Addiction and Mental Health in Toronto, Diane has led the development of the policy required to support traditional Indigenous healing as a standard of practice. As visionary, Diane is a founder of the Soul of the Mother, a healing and teaching lodge to which she has brought Indigenous healers from Africa, Asia, North and South America to share their teachings with us all. Diane has lectured nationally and internationally and advised governments and institutions of higher learning on the topic of traditional Indigenous knowledge systems and spirituality as the fuel for systems transformation. And with that, I'll pass the feather to Gawadakwas Yawa.
Thank you so much, David. And I accept the tobacco with deep and loving thoughts for you and the long friendship we've had doing this kind of work. Thank you for that beautiful introduction. And to you, my dear relatives, warm and loving greetings to you. My name is Gahandagwas. It means he's picking sweet grass. And as David said, I'm Ganyangehaga. I'm Mohawk from Six Nations in the Grand River Territory, and I am a citizen of the Haudenosaunee Confederacy. It's my honor to accept that tobacco and to offer some words of greeting this evening. I tell you that in the morning at sunrise, the Ohodongaliwadekwa, the words of giving thanks, of love and gratitude to the Creator and to all of creation are given. And so these words I will add to those early morning words of thanksgiving. Nyawa sangwe disong ganalukwa skana gahandagwas yungyats. So grateful to you, Sangwe Disong, for giving us another beautiful day. To be human beings, to live in this time, in this era. We give thanks for the great diversity of the human family in various geographic locations throughout the world. Beautiful faith traditions, cultures, languages, all so diverse and so rich and so much to learn from each other. We give thanks for the Creator's vision to gather dust and pollen from the most beautiful places in the universe and swirl them together to form our Mother, the Earth. For the great waters that are here, the fresh waters, rain waters, birth waters, we give thanks to the salt waters and all of those beings that are grandmothers that stand inside that water to protect the great waters of the earth. We honor all those spiritual beings, those grandmothers. This day we honor all the plant life, the oldest form of life on the earth. We are coming to a time of honoring the strawberries. We will sing and dance for the strawberries. They are sentient beings, and for them to understand that we love them, we honor them and cherish them, we sing our love to them, and in return, they come back. Those wild strawberries come back this year in ways that we could only have prayed for. They are everywhere. And so a signal of a new time, a new era for humanity. We honor and give thanks to all of the animal life that is here, our brothers and our sisters, pledge to take care of them and honor them. We honor all the living birds, those ones that stayed the winter with us and those that returned. Oh, their songs are so beautiful and they raise our spirits up, and we're so grateful for them to be with us. We also thank all the living beings that are in the great waters of the earth. Some are food sustainers for us, and we thank them for giving their lives so that we can live and our children can live. We honor and give thanks to all that great council of creation, the plant life, the animal life, the bird life, and the water life. We honor and give thanks to the unseen forces that move upon the earth, the four winds that bring fresh air and refresh and cleanse our Mother, the earth. We also honor and lift up the thunder beings. We call them the Lavihuelos, the ones that are going to visit us this evening and for the next few days, bringing the medicine of lightning to ionize and cleanse the air, and their great waters to refresh all life beings here. There are stars that represent our ancestors and the grandmother moon that we use for planting cycles, and the grandmother moon taking care of the great waters and the tides on the earth and ensuring that the waters move so that there is always a refreshing of the life that's living inside those great waters, whether they're fresh waters or salt waters. We honor her for fertility so that no matter what happens, there's always a continuance of life. The Creator's law, continue the life that I have made here. And to our brother, the sun, whose light brings life to the world each day, we honor our elder brother, the sun, who never fails in his walk across the sky to restore life each and every day. We walk across a great bridge called the Milky Way, joining the natural world to the high heavens of the sky world. And there we find on the other side of that bridge the fires of our ancestors that are burning there. They are praying for us, for a great awakening, for a good mind to evolve among the human family, a mind that understands that we are to take care of one another, and a mind that understands that we are to take care of and respect all life beings that are here. We give thanks for all of those ancestral prayers and for their continuous guidance for us. In the sky world, there is also a council fire that is burning, and that is the Creator's council fire, burning with joy that we are continuing to remember who we are, teaching our children, moving our teachings forward in the next 7 generations. And those beings that are seated there assisted the Creator with the whole process of creation. So much work to create our Mother, the Earth. We honor them. Some of them are heads of our medicine societies, and we lift them up today. And so we are safely taught that in all of these greetings that the Creator said, place me last. And that is such a most humble position to be, the last position. The Creator said, remember all those beautiful things that I placed on the earth for your life, and remember me last, and remember to always be grateful. So this day, on behalf of all of us and those who are listening, we give thanks. We remember those directions that are so sacred to give gratitude to the Creator every single day for everything that we have. So I spread this medicine over all the people who are with us this evening and all the people who are joining us throughout this time period, and say Nyawa for this very beautiful privilege of offering words that come before all others. And now I want to share a few things with you that are really important to me, and I hope they'll be important to you as well. So we've brought greetings, and that's the first protocol, to really honor and lift each other up, to bring greetings to one another and to wish each other health and well-being and peace. I want to remind you as you go through all of your work in this next few days to understand that there is living spirit in all things. When our creation story is recited to us, we are told very carefully that when the Creator was making all things and put his hands into the soil of Mother Earth, that his first words were, Mother Earth is alive. And so I want you to carry with you the understanding that the land is alive. All the human beings not only are the ones that are alive here, all beings are alive. They have a life force. They have a pattern within them that helps them to understand, how does a strawberry plant be the strawberry? And so all of those pieces are embedded in all life beings, and the only ones that have free will and reason are the human beings. And so we are all connected by that great spiritual life force of creation. And that means that when the Creator put that law into the land, it's called source law or first law, that we have reciprocal duties for maintaining balance in the world. We do that through our ceremonies of giving thanks, the Thanksgiving address, Ahonong Gully Wadekwa, given at sunrise every day. And also remember to give thanks at night for all the things that we experience during the day. Some of them good, some of them bad. The bad ones we learn from. So in the first law, it reminds us that we are responsible to take care of all life, that there's also a living spirit within the human being. And that reminds us that there is an ethics of care that is for all of human family. And that means relationship with one another, reciprocity defined in codes of conduct for maintaining peace, and we must create a cooperative society grounded in love and reciprocity. Yes, we maintain our individual rights, but we also have a collective responsibility to help each other. So those first laws are the natural laws, and I want to remind you that Mother Earth is a chief and that human beings are her servants. When we were created, the term for us is the soil that walks. We are the earth and the earth is us. And so our laws were given by the Creator to guide us. We are weak human beings, largely ignorant. We have one drop of wisdom and the Creator has infinite wisdom. So we need all the help that we can get through the spiritual traditions that we carry respectively among all the nations. The continuance of life means that we have to rely on these natural laws and remember to always give thanks. So this is our challenge now. We need to work together for a global shift in human consciousness that will be in place as a foundational element for the healing of Mother Earth and the spiritual evolution of humanity. Human nature must change. Our survival depends on a change in human values. And that message was shared with me by Oren Lyons, who's a faith keeper from the Onondaga Nation, done so much work internationally throughout his lifetime, was key in the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples. And so when he gives us messages, we listen to those messages. Our values have to change. The way that we live in the world must change, and that we need to live with less and live in a more humble way. And so our challenge, your challenge, my challenge, is to place the values of that first law in a pragmatic form that will inform how society functions. We need a new economy. We need a new education system. We need a new concept of health and health services. So this is our challenge now. And I really want to thank you for putting together all of your collective gifts and your good minds to bring to bear on food security, and how we keep our soil alive. Thank you so much for this opportunity to be with you. And I turn it back now to Ali.
Diane, thank you very, very much for all your wisdom and for sharing these things. I really appreciated how you reminded us to be grateful first, and be grateful for everything that brings the food to us, and not maybe just the last person that brings us the food, but for the ecosystems. That really resonated with me, and it's something I don't think about often enough, and I will make an effort now. And thank you as well for talking about needing new education systems and new economies. I think many folks resonate with that. So thank you for your time, Diane.
Thank you so much, Ali.